Hello, everybody. Welcome to Soccer Picks Daily. I'm Tony T from Tony'sPicks.com. We're here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Doing really live football soccer picks here for you. And today will be World Cup again as we're hitting into, with our picks here, heading into the match three here with the final group stages beginning here on Tuesday with the picks on our show today. Before we get underway, just a couple of things. Let you know about our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Click that All Cappers tab and get signed up. Also love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in our comments below. And of course, our podcast. You get every pick in podcast form, every show in podcast form over at our podcast, Tony's Picks, available on all major platforms. Just search Tony's Picks. And our site, Tony'sPicks.com. Visit it, where all our top cappers post their plays here for you. You'll find them here on our show. Of course, many of them have picks up there right now on the board. We'll find here individual plays and, of course, packages here from our cappers. Paul in with the Best Bet World Cup up there right now going on here. It looks like for Tuesday. As you can click here, you'll find our best bets here on the side of the page. Each capper can release one best bet per sport per day. Many of them have up there, and of course, you'll find one here up on the board here from our cappers as well. So we'll look here at our $15 pick. Each capper can designate one of their picks on their card as a $15 premium pick just to introduce their service to new and existing customers. So take a look at that there if you would. And of course, our 3-packs are really good values there. A good value there when you get those 3-packs. So go ahead and get signed up with them. And I want to make note of our pick ticker. You can buy individual picks there on our pick ticker. Many of them are available for sale. So again, another place to check that out. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get Soccer Picks Daily in. Ready to roll here. Let's welcome Paul Lagros. Find him over at Tony's Picks. Paul, what's happening?
Good. The best bets are going good in the World Cup, and I had another win earlier today with the over 2 in the South Korea versus Ghana match. There were 5 goals in that match. It was really, really impressive. And tomorrow they start the third and final match day of the group stage. So there's a lot of teams. Actually, just a few of them have already been eliminated, but all the other ones are looking for points. So let's break this down.
Yeah, break it down here. Drama here of match 3 here in the World Cup. A lot of these teams in the same group started at the same time, so lots of adding even more drama to everything. So let's go ahead. Let's get underway here with Soccer Picks Daily. All right, pick one for a 5-pack here. World Cup Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It's Ecuador and Senegal. We'll have 2 from this one. What's the first game?
Yeah, the first play for this game is taking the draw at halftime. I believe this is going to be a very, very slow-paced match. Of course, Ecuador, they have the upper hand because they have 4 points, while Senegal have 3 points, and Qatar have 0 points. They've already been eliminated. So what this essentially means is that Ecuador, they can qualify even with a draw here. So if they play massive defense and nothing happens in that match, a goalless draw, a 1-1 draw, it doesn't matter. If it's a draw, Ecuador will finish, will qualify to the next stage. Now, Senegal, they need to win. So they have to, at some point, open up. But if they open up too early, Ecuador can punish them because Ecuador, they had a 1-1 draw against the Netherlands in match day 2. Maybe they deserved something more in that match, to be honest. The Netherlands didn't really look all that well in that match, and Ecuador should have scored at least 1 more goal. But in this case, I'm going to go with a draw at halftime. I think the price is really good at -105. I think we'll see a very, very careful first match, possibly without any goals.
Paul, I got to find his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. World Cup action for Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Ecuador and Senegal. He likes this one. First half draw, the return, -105. All right, you guys are tuning in to Soccer Picks Daily. Join us here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications. Be live with us to get these picks in real time to get the best numbers. Let's continue on here. It's pick 2 from this one. World Cup Tuesday, Ecuador and Senegal.
Yeah, the second pick is actually a player prop. I'm going to take Estupinan to have 1 or more shots on target at +250. The prices from, you can find these props at DraftKings, FanDuel, there are all kinds of sports books. They offer player props, and I think this guy is gonna. I think that's gonna be an easy winner because Estupinan is the guy who plays left back, left wing back actually on the whole side for Ecuador. He usually goes up the pitch and he usually uses his left foot, to cross the ball. But he sometimes not scores, shoots as well, and he has a main shot. He plays for Brighton in the EPL. So I think the price is really nice for a very possible scenario of Estupinan to have one or more shots on target at plus 250.
All right, Paul, I got to find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. You'll find his best bets there. World Cup action for Tuesday. Pick 2 from this one, Ecuador and Senegal. He likes Estupinan. One or more shots on target. The return plus 250. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Daily here, Monday through Friday at 2:15 each time. If you're looking for Paul's best bet, you'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com right now by clicking the link in the description. Then click on the All Cappers tab and get signed up. You'll land right on Paul's page. You'll be able to check out his picks for you guys over on the site. So you'll see plays here, a best bet up there right now for a monster plays from Paul. So get on board. Still, you can get on board with Paul's World Cup pass as well. Lots happening right now in the World Cup. We're just barely getting through still match 3 to go here in the group stages. So still a lot of action. Of course, we got the knockout rounds coming up, so a lot still to happen. So get on board with Paul over at Tony'sPicks.com. Best bet monster play right now up from Paul. And of course, don't forget his World Cup package still up there for you. Get the remainder of the World Cup for you at a low price and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. Let's continue on here with a Soccer Picks Daily here, joined by Paul All right, we continue on here on the show as we now look here at World Cup, continue World Cup Tuesday here at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We have Netherlands taking on Qatar.
Yeah, this is another player prop that I like from the match between Netherlands and Qatar. It's a player prop. It's Memphis Depay to score anytime at minus 140. Now, he entered this tournament slightly injured and lacking match fitness. So in the first match, he played just 30 minutes. In the second match, he played 45 minutes. He was introduced at the start of the second half. And tomorrow he's going to start. So I think, with Netherlands kind of struggling a little bit in those first 2 matches, yes, still unbeaten, but those wins, the win and the draw, didn't really come that easy. So now they get their star striker back into the starting lineup, and I think he's got a lot to prove. So I like him, Memphis Depay, to score anytime at minus 140.
All right, Paul, I got to find his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. This is World Cup action here for Tuesday, Netherlands and Qatar, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. He likes to pay to score anytime. The return is minus 140. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Daily. Join us here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. Like, subscribe, set notifications, get these picks in real time to get the best numbers. Let's continue on here on the show. Joined by Paul All World Cup action here for Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We have Iran taking on USA.
This is also going to be a very, very interesting match between two sides that are still in the chase for one of the 2 top spots in Group B. England sitting at the first spot with 4 points. Iran have 3 points. USA have 2 points. Wales have 1 point. It's safe to say that everything is still open. England are playing against Wales in the other match of the group, and only a huge, massive upset would turn this group around. I think England, even with a draw, they'll be able to finish. Not to finish at the top, but they can move on to the next round if as long as they avoid the loss. However, Iran and USA, they have to fight it out. It's not going to be easy. Iran, they scored 2 late goals against Wales in their last match to take a 2-0 win. A draw here would be enough to see them through in the next round, but I think that both teams will go in for the kill. I like both teams to score at plus 100. Iran, to be honest, I don't expect them to not score. I think they'll score. But USA, they played good against England, and if they play just as good, I think they can find at least 1 goal here. So I like both to score plus 100. Don't care who wins.
All right, Paul All-Stars, you find his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. As we're looking here at the game between Iran and USA. He likes in this one both teams to score. The return plus 100. It'll be Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's continue on here with Soccer Daily. If you missed any of our picks, we'll recap them here at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. Pick 5 from our 5-pack, 2 Eastern Time. We have Wales taking on England.
Yeah, this is going to be another tricky match in the sense that if somehow England lose this one, it's going to cause all kinds of trouble in this group. Of course, it will all depend what happens in the other match between Iran and USA. However, if Wales win, maybe they'll have a fighting chance. They need to win by a lot of goals, so that's probably not going to happen. If Wales win, it's going to be probably by a 1-0 type of situation. So in England, they have absolutely no reason to go out and risk anything in this match. Even a goalless draw is enough to see them through. If they're winning, if they're 1-0, 2-0 up, they're probably not gonna risk anything. They're just gonna secure the result. So long story short, I like the under here. I'm just leaning towards the under 2.5 goals. The price is minus 120. It's not a very good price, to be honest, because England, on a good day, they can score a couple of quick goals and then drop 5 on you. But on a bad day, they might not be able to score at all. I don't think this is going to happen. I think Wales, they need to go out there and win. And in order for that to happen, they're gonna have to score a goal. But they also have to safeguard their defense, and they can play good defense at times. So I think this is just a small lean towards the under 2.5 goals at minus 120, and with a hint of both to score no. But the price is just way lower in that prop.
All right, Paul, look at us find his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. World Cup action for Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Wales and England. He likes under 2.5 goals. Return minus 120. All right, you guys are tuning us up. It's daily joins here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Paul, before we get into our recap, I want you to let everybody know what you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. Your best bets increased the percentage. A good weekend here, 43, 22, and 7. Last 72 best bets, all documented over at Tony's Picks. You can verify that by going to Paul's handicapper page over at Tony'sPicks.com and go down to the pick history. You can see all the plays that Paul has released over at the site. Doing great work there with the best bets. All right, Paul, we got we're getting into match 3 here on this week. So it's very tense. The drama will play out here for the knockouts. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I have one play for tomorrow. It's match day 3. Again, I usually load plays as soon as I see the lineups, and the lineups are released about 1 hour and 30 minutes prior to game time. So I don't really like, to make my bets or propose any bets unless I see the lineups, because there's a lot of surprises that can change the outcome. So, for example. You expect one forward to start, and then he doesn't start because he was tired in the previous match. So you always have to check the lineups, guys. The decision that you make on either to bet on it or not bet on it strictly depends on seeing the lineups. So that's why most of my plays are late steams, meaning that I load them probably just 1 hour prior to kickoff. That's I have just one play, one best bet for tomorrow, and of course more plays are going to be loaded either on the plays, on the sides or on the totals. Again, but it's just 1 hour prior to kickoff.
That's right, guys. Get on board. Paul goes over at Tony's Picks. He does have a World Cup monster play up there, so get on board with that right now over at Tony's Picks. That game starts at 19 hours, so that'll be the play for tomorrow. Best bet. Or again, as Paul was mentioning here with the late steam, you may consider here getting Paul's World Cup full package, remainder of the World Cup, all of Paul's premium plays here, just $149. You could also use the promo code TonyT at checkout. That will save $30 when you take the 20% off. Really, really good value there. Of course, you get all of Paul's premium plays, the membership plays that he puts in early, and of course, what's also included here is the late steam. And the way you receive late steam is very simple. You become a member of Paul's World Cup package. Then anytime Paul puts in a play between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time, that pick is emailed right to your inbox. So that is a very good feature there. Not too many sites have done this. Many of the sites, the guys, they say, okay, you got to get your picks in by 11 in the morning Eastern time, and that's it. Well, you got a lot happens between now and then. We make bets, and then we can't get them to our customers. We fix that problem very simply. We have late steam, and our programmers were able to program it for our members to get that pick emailed to you. Whenever he puts in a pick 10 minutes to 2 hours before start time, it is emailed right to your inbox. Don't miss a late steam from Paul. Again, these are going to hit at a higher percentage. We know the lineups. This is soccer. These guys got muscular injuries. They run up and down these fields 100 minutes with all this extra injury time. So it's about 100 minutes per game. So you don't know what happens. They're playing on adrenaline. Their adrenaline goes down. They get into the trainer's room, and then they look at the fitness, and the coaches make decisions who plays, who doesn't. Paul wants the lineups, so get on board with that World Cup package and get that. All the late steam is included there. Very great price right there, $149. And as for the video audience, you save the 20% off right there, as you see on the 20% off there when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, and then you will land right here on Paul's page. You'll find his best bet at the top, but just scroll down to the bottom right, and that's where you'll find Paul's World Cup package. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Daily, joined by Paul Agueros. Paul, it's now time here for the recap.
Yeah, we're going to start with the early matches between Ecuador and Senegal. First pick is the first half draw at -105. I really like this play. Second play from the Ecuador versus Senegal is Estupinan to have one or more shots on target at +250. Moving on to the Netherlands versus Qatar match, we're going to take Depay, Memphis Depay from the Netherlands to score anytime at -140. And then we got Iran versus USA. We're siding with both to score at even money here, +100. And final play, Wales versus England, the decider. We're going to take the under 2.5 goals at -120.
There you go. That's the 5-pack here from Paul here on our show, Soccer Picks Daily. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, set notifications, be live with us to get these games, these picks in real time to get the best numbers. And of course, remember, visit Tony'sPicks.com to get Paul's best bet. Get the Soccer World Cup full package there right now, $149. Use promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save 20% off. So go ahead and get signed up right now with Paul Agueros over at Tony'sPicks.com. And of course, you can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, and you'll get signed up from there. All right, that's going to do it for this edition here of Soccer Daily, guys. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow here live at 2:15 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. Paul will have his 5-pack for you here from the World Cup. We're going to wave goodbye to you guys. You make it a winning day and night. We'll talk with you again tomorrow here on Soccer Picks Daily.